Hey guys, going into the second round of a Ravnica-Ravnica-Guildpact draft in this year of modern flashbacks. Our opponent won the die roll and doesn't quite seem to be back yet. I'll be back with you guys when stuff actually starts happening. Alright, opponent is here now. I don't think I want to keep this even on the draw. It helps that our opponent mulliganed. We'd have really good Pillory of the Sleepless, which we can already cast. Well, you know, maybe I do want to keep this on the draw. I mean, it's going to be really bad if I don't draw some more lands, but we're, green. We have a lot of green in our deck, so we'll probably draw it. It's a bit risky, but I do think I'm going to keep, just because we have some pretty good cards in our hand. I mean, namely the Pillory and the Austere Thrall. And we have the colors we need for both of them to be, like, at their best, so... I mean, well, you can't cast Pillory at all without a land, and we have 2/2 drops we can play no matter what. And I think that is relevant. Well, that solves some problems. I may not want to play it on my next turn, the Sanctuary that is, because I would then have to discard. Not as good as our Plagued one, I don't think. So yeah, I think instead I'm just going to play Lurking Informant. The next turn we can play the white and the Sanctuary. So, seems solid. Well, we're getting an opponent with some bad luck, which is good luck for us, I suppose. And I can be really mean and keep him from drawing lands. I don't think I can bring myself to do it, even if that's the right play. So, instead, I'm just going to swing. That's just messed up. I mean, you know, if this weren't like a Magic Online draft, maybe I'd do it. But, I mean, I don't really want to use my mana for that anyway, to be honest. So, then we play our Sanctuary, and we will bounce a Swamp, and we'll end our turn. Okay, well, yeah, our opponent had serious mana problems there. He kept a 6th Carder, though. It may have been an accidental click, I guess. Usually it's not a good idea, even with 6 cards, even though you're down to 6, to keep a 1-lander. I'm not usually willing to keep a 1-lander until I'm down to 5, in limited anyway. Obviously, especially in Modern, it's a different story. If you're playing blue and you have like 1 island and 3 Serum Visions, then, then you keep that. But it's a little bit different. We didn't see enough to know if we should side anything in, so we'll just go into game 2. Alright, this one we are going to have to send back just because it's all green and we don't really want that, so... Okay, this is better. We have Farseek, so that makes our lives a lot better. You know, we're going to get our black. Yeah, sure, I'll take another land. I mean, white is our, like, least common color, but... I think that's fine to draw land there. So we probably play Morning Thrall first. It's kind of what I'm leaning towards anyway. If he plays something I really want to Douse and Gloom like as soon as humanly possible, then maybe I play Farseek first. But yeah, I think I just go for the Morning Thrall. Wow, our opponent, again, having mana problems. I feel pretty bad. It's not really the way you want to win. I mean, winning's always nice, but it's always more fun to win like an interactive game. And that could easily end up being what happens if our opponent starts hitting some lands. So here, now that I have Farseek, yeah, I think I still cast it because I want double green now is what I want. So I think I'm going to go Farseek. Can't play anything this turn anyway, so... oh. Right, it can't search for forests. I actually had forgotten that. Well, we are increasing our chances slightly of drawing one. I guess we get a swamp. I mean... And then we'll play another one. And we'll end our turn. Alright, so our opponent has 3 colors. Good. Something we can use Douse and Gloom on. Even a green creature right now would be pretty good. I think I just play Mortipede for now. I mean, that Swiftblade isn't going to do too much. You know, we've also gained 2 life, so playing Mortipede and then being able to, like, if he doesn't play another creature, to be able to Douse and Gloom that thing out of the way seems pretty nice. Too bad you don't count as green. Like, the Commander Identity rules would count him as green, and then Scatter the Seeds would work. Okay, that's a problem. Would have been nice to Douse that when I could have, of course, but wow. So if we ever get to Scatter, we're going to get to play Siege Worm, but doesn't seem like a huge likelihood at this point. So we're just going to swing for 1. Go up to 23. And end our turn. So he can hit us for 4 a turn right now, but I mean, obviously if he does, we swing back for 5. So Orjav Euthanist. I mean, I'll probably just play that to have another dude. It's not going to do any of its fancy stuff. So I'll play the Euthanist just to have another guy. And I'll end my turn. Okay. Luckily, that can hit creatures, so we are safe. I mean, there we go. I knew we had it in us. Can I Scatter the Seeds and then cast Siege Worm? I think I can if I don't swing. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can if I don't swing. So it's probably worth it not to swing for 1 here to kind of go crazy here with Scatter the Seeds and everything. Even though we're doing it, you know, at a speed we don't normally want to be doing that. And then Siege Worm, and we'll pay, we want the green from these. Oh, I can actually swing. How about that? Yeah, it just didn't count right. So we also get to get in for 1. So I wouldn't have done that when I did it otherwise, but okay. We'll get in there, go up to 25. And we'll end our turn there. That's kind of, the Convoke is making them all stay glowing. I'm hoping that goes away when they untap, because it's kind of annoying. Okay. It did not go away. All right. So Fists of Ironwood here. Not amazing. Our big guy already has Trample. I'm not going to bother playing it yet. Okay, I was making sure I could still attack with those because they already sort of look like they're moved towards attacking. So if I use Mortipede's ability right here, I get in for 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So it's probably worth it, right? So that's 5, 7, 10, 11. We also kill the Scorched Rusalka in the process. The Boros Swiftblade, of course, won't be dead, but you know, I think we're probably okay given the situation. All right, didn't have removal. Thought maybe something would get helixed. He could still do it, I guess, but all right. And we are gonna do this. Could doubt. No, Dowsing and Gloom. Wait. No, yeah, Dowsing and Gloom doesn't accomplish anything there. Oh, right. All right, so that drops him to 4. I kind of forgot that the way the Swiftblade works there. So I think I am going to now play Fists of Ironwood and give my 2/2 Trample. Just more Saprolings to help us finish him next turn. Also means that like single blocking it with Scorch Rusalka still gets me in for a damage. Okay, wow. That's pretty rough when you're at 2, but that is a good card. We'll have it haunt. Does it say I have to do it? I have to destroy target creature that was... Okay, so I'd rather, I guess, put it on one of my creatures. Because he can just sacrifice one of his and then use that to his advantage. I'll have him haunt my Siege Worm. Alright, so he does counter our fists. Technically, if you didn't know. See, it even says it there. It's technically countered when that happens. Scatter the Seeds has treated me well. In the next draft for next week, when it's the whole block, I should just grab as many as I can in the Ravnica pack, because every time I've drafted it, it's gone pretty well. Yep, and it is a strong card. All right, well, that was round 2. Our opponent did have mana problems, which, especially in game 1, and had bad mana problems in game 2 as well, so not the best way to win, but we do go to the finals, get to see a couple more games at least of what this deck, how it is going to be, I guess. So far we haven't seen that much of it, really. So thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.